What's up, guys? Welcome to the Kings Arena podcast, brought to you by Devon Kings. My name is Mary Colette, and I have got two very special guests with me in the studio today. I know I always say my guests are special, but I always mean it. Like, I mean it every single time. And on today's episode of Kings Arena podcast, we've got social media marketer Yum Yum. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Come on, speak to me. Don't whisper.
I'm doing very well, and you?
I'm doing very well. Good to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I've also got actor and movie producer. You might know her as Motunde from Mr. Macaroni's skit. A pleasure to have you on the podcast, Mo.
Pleasure is mine.
How are you
Thank
doing?
I'm good.
Are you guys excited?
Very excited.
Very.
We're about to actually talk about something really interesting, something that I particularly love doing.
Okay.
Do you love shopping? Yum yum.
Not really.
Why?
So it's not something I do consciously, like, okay, I want to shop next week. Nah. Just happens. When I see something I like, I go for it.
So how do you see? You just stumble on it? You're
Yes,
walking
I
on the
have-
streets?
Not really. I have a couple friends on my WhatsApp that sells like online vendors. So I get to check and I'll be like, nice shirts, nice sneakers. I would like that. Yeah.
So you're one of them guys that think shopping is just for women, basically.
Yes, very well.
You think shopping is for women
I
alone?
really do think it is for them.
For them?
Yes.
Who are the them?
I'm very confused, Yum
I don't
Yum.
understand.
More.
Yum Yum, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Wow.
And do you think shopping is just for her?
Yes, it is for her.
So
But most times she'd be like, do you like that?
So she's not very big on how her boyfriend looks.
She is, yeah, but she understands that her boyfriend actually doesn't really send all that type of things.
I bet she saw you before getting into the relationship with you, so she's used to it.
Exactly.
What about you, Mo?
Of course. I
You love shopping. Hey, my guy, love it.
I love shopping. I mean, I could easily just buy something today and then I'm scrolling and I still see something else that I'm not really sure I might need in a while, and I'll still buy it because, I mean, it's a hobby.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. So when you want to shop for items, be it food, clothing items, what's always your first option?
Most times it's online.
Mm-hmm.
It's online. But for food, I mean, you actually have to go to like a store or a market or something. But when it's clothes and everything, of course, it's online. I cannot stress to walk into a store.
Yeah.
Except if I'm passing by and then I see something. Okay, fine. I'll get it if I like it. But it's online. I mean, I have my regular online vendors. I just go to them.
Yeah.
And sometimes they send me stuff like, Mo, we have new stuff and everything. So it's just...
Ooh, must be nice. They send me
As a
stuff.
regular customer.
Come on, influencer life must be nice.
Must be really
Unlike
dope.
us, we have to buy everything. Like everything that we want, we have to buy at Yum Yum, right?
Sometimes I pay for them now, Haba. It's
But
not like
sometimes
everything
you
is
get
free.
it for free.
Free, yes.
Sometimes you get
Oh,
it
Like,
for free.
tag us.
So, I mean, I'll have to disagree with you on the food one. Personally, ever since like COVID happened, I've had to start shopping for food online.
Oh, son.
And you come to find out that it's actually really, really convenient and it saves me money. It might
really?
come, it might come as a
Actually-
surprise, but it saves me money.
Come across people who do the shopping for you
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
What happens to me is when I walk into a store physically to buy food, I always end up buying more than what's on my list because chances are I would see something else in the
Yes,
process of trying to
course,
get what
of
I
course,
want.
yeah.
But when you're shopping online, you just search directly for, I want King's Oil. I'm getting King's Oil.
But it's
I
not
want
like that would be a waste as well, no?
what if you buy something else?
Yeah.
But it's not really what you need.
Well, you know, most times when you actually go to the market, you go like with budget, like maybe like 30K. Okay, I just want you 30K
Yeah.
to buy stuff. By the end of the day,
You
end up
exceed
buying
that
tickets.
budget. I feel like it's easier to budget when you're doing your shopping online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yum Yum, you
But
don't.
I actually feel when it comes to something you're going to consume,
Yeah.
people shouldn't be balling on the budget.
You should eat. You
Like, this
should
is
go
chow.
crazy.
Gets it.
You're rich, oh, Yum
No,
Yum.
no,
You've
it's
spoken
rich, oh.
like an actual rich guy.
This is not about being rich. Like, this is something that you want to consume, right? So there shouldn't be, okay, I'll spend
Except
10K.
if I'm buying-
If you like it, cop everything.
Yum Yum, you have a girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh.
You said that.
I was asking for the ladies who want to know, since Yomi goes crazy when it comes to buying things to eat. I mean, speaking of buying things online, I'm very sure that we've all fallen prey to like Instagram vendors, what I ordered versus what I got.
Yeah, true.
Now, there are people who constantly fall for this. Like there's people who constantly like buy things from fake vendors, people who put out what they are actually not selling. Would you say these people are smart shoppers? And would you say they're smart shoppers basically?
I don't know, but one thing I know that one should always look out for whenever I want to buy stuff from all these online vendors. What I always look out for, say I'm just seeing the page for the first time, I check if we even have mutual friends, if we have like 1 or 2, 3, 4 mutual friends.
That's new. I've never thought of that.
And then I also check like when they post something, how many people like it and stuff like that. And there's some pages that you see and you be like, this thing cannot be this amount and everything, or I mean things like
different red flags.
You get so all those things. If I see that, okay, and then it's not just ordinary mutual friends. I check for my friends that I know that they equally buy stuff online. So if I see that, I'm Yum buying stuff online, you buy stuff online, and I see that you two are following this person, okay, that's like a go ahead, but I still need to receive my order before I'm satisfied. But when I see that, okay, they're just my friends that I don't even know they buy stuff from, I just move on to the next one. So I feel like people should always watch out for all those vendors, because it might just be a scam.
I get that. Yum, how do you avoid, do you buy things online first of all?
I actually just buy from those I know. Because most times I've had a couple people DM me and be like, okay, this guy is following you, you're following the guy back, do you think he's legit? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't like those questions.
We are just
I don't like
I get that a lot. I'm like, we're just mutuals. I don't know about them. You guys, so I can't vouch for any of those people.
Well, my own way, like my own secret to buying things online, I would say, is I always look out for posting your own things. I feel like if you sell certain products, then you should have your own pictures. You should have people who have worn your things and will tag you in them.
True.
If you are always using pictures from Fashion Nova or pictures from
Google
white girls, or where are your pictures? Where's your outfit on someone that actually bought from you?
Even if you do not want to post it on your page, at least it should be on your
photos of you. Exactly. If I check photos of you and I don't see them, it's like a big red flag for me. Well, how do you feel about Instagram vendors as well who don't put their prices in their description?
That is because they want to sell at different prices to different people.
I've been wanting to address
That's just it, because I see no reason why I cannot put if I have the money, then I'll be like, okay, I want to buy this thing and all that. But
that's
if I do not, I move on to the next person. But why you
DM for price? What?
I've always wondered why those guys, like online vendors,
Mo just said it.
Like, I've always wondered why they're always unnecessarily pricey. Like, this is a business that has zero risk factor, if you ask me. Like, you're in your crib, you're just posting stuff, like you get pictures online, you post, the person pays, you get delivery guy, the person pays for delivery. So why are you adding so much money on this stuff when it's not like you have anything to lose at all?
Is their
capital? They have their capital to lose.
Most times they don't get the stuff down.
They also have to order from somewhere else.
From somewhere else. So it's not like you use your initial capital to get stuff. So why is it unnecessarily pricey? They really need to calm down.
And they also, just like Mo said, they tell you DM for price and they go check your profile and see this person will have money. They'll give this person a different price. Yes.
That's not nice. If you're very, very confident about what you're selling and you know that it is legit, just put the price there. Whoever has the money will DM you and buy.
That would save you unnecessary back and forth as well. Like, you've seen the price already. There's no point you coming to me saying, can I pay?
And there's also been allegations that most of these things that we see online, most of them, they get it from like Eco, Yaba, them
80%. Now we know that.
You think?
You know? Mo, tell me.
Well, I've had someone actually say stuff like, the person went to
Lagos Island,
to buy them, and then you now snap the picture to
and make it cute. Hey,
like I have a friend that's actually run into.
But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I don't think
they are saving you the stress of going to Lagos Island and adding money.
Like they are giving us Yankee stuff. They should stop.
Well,
it.
Except that shot.
Yes, which one is this stuff never land though? It go come next week. Hello.
But this place is coming from Izeko Dumota. Oh my God.
So everything are media.
Hey, what about them thrift stores?
That's even understandable now.
Yes, because at least
I don't understand. I don't understand thrift stores that sell things for 10,000 naira.
Yes.
How are you a thrift store and you're selling something for 5K?
For example, I initially bought this for like say 50k and I don't need it anymore, so I give it to you. You sell thrift stuff and everything. So if you're going to sell it, if you still say you want to sell it for 30k, I think it's still okay, because it's still okay to me, because the initial thing is expensive.
It depends on what we're talking about. Like
that's
when we're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about
That's what I'm
clothing
saying.
item, for
Yeah.
instance, we're talking about like a shirt. Why are you selling a pre-worn, like an already worn shirt
You're
for
looking at
5,000
how much
naira?
it
They say the crop
initially-
top is 8k.
initially
like, crop
was.
top.
Thrift crop top.
You're looking at how much initially was when.
But these things
new.
depreciate, and that's why it's called
no.
thrift. Like
Exactly.
you see
Well,
thrift stores.
I think it's just that name. Let them put it Okrika. Let us know.
or just go to Yaba.
Yes, now.
Bend
Oh,
down
what's
selects. Did you see that
wow.
quote when they said now when bend down when Okrika turned thrift, it became expensive or something like that?
Yes, now.
Oh,
But yeah, but what would you say are some of the pros and cons of like online shopping?
What I ordered versus what I got.
That's the con.
That's
That's a big con.
Like, but I think the major pro is just it saves you stress.
Hmm.
Yeah, it saves you stress.
saves it a
That's
lot.
A
of
lot.
stress.
And this is Lagos now. We know, like most times, you just be like, okay, you check and you see that this thing is 20 minutes and you end up spending an hour on the road. Like,
Mhm.
so it's better for those delivery guys to just help
Do the
you.
work.
Yeah,
Do
especially
whatever.
well for me as well. Like when it comes to food, especially like even when it's closed,
I
it's
think you're
easy.
foodie.
Well, I like food. I'm not gonna lie. I love food.
Yes.
I love food, but when it comes to clothes, it's easy to just go to like a particular store, buy what you need, and
Yeah.
go. But when it comes to food, you can't just you don't need just one thing. You need rice, you need gari, you need oil, you need this, and they are in different aisles. Do you get me? So it means you have to literally walk from one aisle to the other, or from one market seller to
I
another.
have the strength, to be
Yeah.
fair, that I'll be going from one place to other. Like you said, because most times if I have to go to the market, like I have one woman
that sells everything. Oh my
really?
god,
Everything
really?
you're looking for, she has it. And if perhaps she doesn't have one or two things that you want to buy, she will go herself to help
To
you
buy
get
it for you.
So like I just
That's
go
another
there
smart way of
and
going
then
about
show
it.
her my list, and then okay, yes, then we talk price, and that's it. Except if I'm in the mood, like I want to walk around, and okay, fine. no
Speaking
problem.
of list, because I don't want to ask Yum Yum this question, because I feel like Yum Yum doesn't have a list. Yum Yum just goes in with like cash and just goes, who wants my money?
Okay.
How do you stick with your list?
Ha.
I have a problem with it. Like I always tell myself, I have a budget. I just want this and this and that. But I always go above that budget. Like it's a struggle,
A lot
which
of
I don't
times.
think is smart, you know? But how do you stay on
Especially
budget?
when you go with a list and then you see something cheaper and you're like, oh, let me just buy this thing. So because the money is very,
Let's
you know,
maybe buy
let
two
me
of
just
it
buy-
or
do you
three of
get?
it.
And then that's how you at the end of the day perhaps end up not buying one or two things that are on your list, or you still have to add money to buy this. I don't know. I think list is just a guide, but if you have to spend more than what is on your list, it's fine. Because you're buying it for yourself at the end of the day, you're buying it for your house. So
Fair enough.
That's
But for
fine.
me, man, like when it comes to food, I think I'll just be online. I'll just stick to buying my things online, especially when it comes to food. Because I think food shopping can be very, very
I'm
stressful
actually
sometimes.
going to try it.
Yes, I
these
think so. I think so.
Just send out a
because
list.
literally, just give them a list. They buy everything for you, and delivery is like what 1K. Like all your food items.
But
are
when it
would-
comes to
Try it.
wares, I think everyone has that one item that they would rather go get themselves than, like, I don't know.
clothing items.
Yes, like wares generally.
What's
like, me now,
yours?
I can actually order footsie online, glasses and all of that. But when it comes to shirts, I might see it and like it, then put it on and I don't like it anymore.
No, well,
It
that's
happens to me a lot. Like
different.
I'll see it and I'll be like, nice shirts. Then I wear it. It's still fine, but I don't like it on my body.
Oh, true.
Fair
True.
enough. Well, when things like that happen to me, when I buy things and I don't like how they look, I normally just take my L and keep it moving.
When I buy
So
things,
do you give
and-
them out?
I keep them in my wardrobe. Then when I have someone I want to give them to, I give them out. But I don't. Like I just take my L. I'm not one to go and like call the vendor out or go and stack up. I just unfollow you, and I know I'm not buying anything from you
sometimes
again.
you call them out because it's your money that you spent.
Right?
Yes, so I'm
Tell
proper.
them more.
So call them out and let them know that, oh, I'm sorry, but you messed up. But this is not what I actually thought it was going to be. Except if I made the mistake in size, and then I was thinking, oh, this 10 will be my size, and then I get it and
it's too
smaller
small,
or it's
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, then that's my fault. But when it's not even looking like
What you put on your page.
no,
Yeah.
we,
But I
we
think
will have a
that
problem.
that's where customer relation comes in, because there is a way the vendor must have been talking to you all the while.
Mm-hmm.
You won't even want to call them out. You get
True.
like you just be like, oh,
If they're
okay,
so
probably
really
there's
nice,
just something.
yeah.
somewhere.
If you guys
But-
had a good relationship.
yeah, but if
But
you've
all those
been-
ones that
if
you
you've not been
send-
nice all the while, then you end up giving me trash.
It's
I'm,
like-
I'm for calling out.
You
Actually,
send
I
them,
will
you send
call
them
you out.
hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon. I would like
You've
to
had
order for this,
experiences.
and they'll be like, "Hello, dear." What?
Who's your dear?
Like, no. I already know that that's any
more
problem.
shop.
Because I
shop.
always do.
Yeah.
I already know that we have a problem. So I don't know. So in my mind, if something like that should just happen, I'm ready for you. Like, my dear, please, this thing is not what I ordered.
0
for.
to 100 real
When
quick.
next you want to call somebody out? Holla at your boy.
Oh shit.
He is a professional. Are you a troll on social media?
No,
Not
no,
troll,
nah,
but
I'm
you're a
not troll.
professional calling
Yes,
outer.
so. Yes, so.
If there's anything like that. Okay. All right. So speaking of like shopping, do you think there's always been like people who think that the prices of things on the island varies from the prices of things on the mainland?
I think.
Do you agree with this?
Mm.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I do. I think the prices of things on the island, like, it's ridiculous when compared to the prices of things on
I
the
think it
mainland.
depends on island, because there's Lagos Island where you can actually get it.
No, not
And
Lagos
there's
Island.
Victoria
I'm talking
Island.
about like from like Lekki Phase
Okay,
1
obviously
of
now.
course.
or Sapa London, Agungi,
That
and all
gets
those
put,
places.
That's the package area of Lagos now.
Air
Let's put extra.
conditioning.
Yeah, you know
And
that
the
blue light.
store, and the fact that it's on a mannequin.
Yes.
It really doesn't make sense. Like, this is how much. Let's. But funny enough, they still get their customers. That's true.
Of
Sure.
course,
People
of course.
still
Like,
buy-
if I stay on the mainland, I definitely would have to buy things. I wouldn't come
Yeah.
all the way to the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I stayed on the island, I meant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come all the way to the mainland just
just
to
stuff.
buy,
Yeah.
you know, something I could easily get on the island. So that price disparity,
But I think that's
though.
always their go-to excuse as well. They'll be like, you're not the target audience. Really?
Target
So
audience.
when next you're posting stuff, talking at governors, you define. Like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
understand.
this is
What's
for
that
first ladies
excuse?
and senators.
yes, exactly.
If you're not in this
Then-
category,
then this
please
is for actors,
swipe.
you know, more and less.
I know. It actually really, really sucks. Like the price disparity. My mom always tells me like when you want to do your shopping, just come to the mainland. Things are cheaper here, but it's stressful. It's stressful. It shouldn't be such a hassle to live on the island that everything has to be
Yeah.
expensive.
True.
So let me ask you a question though. Are you the kind of person when a new gadget comes out, you want to be the first to have it, or you would rather wait till it's cheaper?
No, I'm not a gadget.
Let me
person,
start with you, Yum Yum. Do you play PS5?
No, I don't. I'm not a fan. I stopped my gaming life at PS2.
So you don't play PS?
I don't
So
At
there's
all.
a
PS4,
gaming life.
5.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, no, there's where
There
from,
is,
I think
trust
family
me.
come to Sega, to PS1, to PS2.
Just
now.
giving them.
So I stopped mine at PS2.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun anymore at that point.
Okay, because I
so-
was going to ask you if you had the PS5.
No, I don't.
Because I know there was a craze about it at some point.
I
like,
tweeted something one time. People were coming from me. I was like, I would rather take shawarma over PS5. And they were like, you
It's
like
not that
food.
deep now.
Shut
How
the fuck-
about?
Yes,
not
nah.
that-
shawarma over PS5.
Like,
Preach.
that's how much I'm not a fan anymore.
Okay, so but what about you, Mo? Let's say, do you have the iPhone 12?
Not yet.
What phone do you use?
11.
11. But are you looking to get one soon?
I mean, if someone was to buy for me, fine. But personally, I'm still fine with this one.
You're still fine with
But I used to be very crazy about
it. Gadgets. Yeah.
Up until a while, and I'm like, more you
how
can
did you
use
outgrow
money to
that?
do different things. When real life responsibilities started hitting,
I feel
one,
you. I feel you.
If you have free money, fine. Like, okay, I didn't change my phone up until my birthday this year, and why are you looking at me?
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like when real life
when
responsibilities
they hit you, you'll be
hit
like,
you,
okay, this
there is
can
more
chill.
to life than the
I think
latest
people are actually
gadgets.
beginning to like realize that, because then like iPhone 5 is out, everybody's buying 6, 7, 8, like kilo.
Do you know what amazes me the most? AirPods. I
Yeah.
learned there's something like AirPod Pro.
Yes. I still use earphones. What do they call it? Earpiece.
Like, I don't understand.
That's what
So-
I still use.
I have the earbuds, right?
Like,
So if you are shady people, I'm on that table.
Okay, chill. AirPods, cool. What's AirPod Pro?
You have
Will the
AirPods
sound
Pro has
change?
noise cancellation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have like better features,
Like
noise cancellation.
okay, so the reason why I still use my earpiece is because I find it fun when I have to untangle.
What? That's
like the
that's
reason
a pet
why
peeve for
I'm
me.
still using my earpiece. I don't know how to just out.
Put things. Maybe if you try using
how
it,
often
you,
do you use your AirPods?
I use it when I need to edit my videos, when I need to listen to music, when I'm in public and I don't want everybody listening to what I'm listening to. When I need to pick a call and I don't want to because sometimes the
Practically use
phones
it
get
every time.
literally every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, maybe not every time, but like most times, yes, I do.
To be fair, I only use it to listen to music.
Yeah. So all of us on this table, we're not gadgets crazed.
Not really.
So
At all. Zero.
you would rather the price of the gadgets comes,
Like I still use the XR now, and it's serving me very well.
and it works very well for
Like,
you.
very, very
Are we
well.
growing up?
I think so. I think so. Because if you asked me this question like 3 years ago, I'll tell you I want the iPhone 12. I want the iPhone 12. Just because. And if you ask me why, I'll tell you just because.
It's the
Not
latest.
because I know
It's trending.
Any
exactly
new
any
feature.
new feature. No, I just know that it's cool and I want it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I think we're growing up. That's probably why we're not crazy.
my God,
Real life
getting
responsibilities. It's happening. You're a
It
90s
is.
baby, yes.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
asking this question. 90s baby.
Yeah.
But we're actually not babies anymore.
We're not 90s adults.
90s grown ups.
All right. So, are you one of those people who when you start an order, you always feel obliged to go through with the order? Say, for instance, someone says DM to order, DM for price.
Okay.
Because you actually really like this thing and you already started the conversation, even though it's not within your budget, just because you guys have been talking and having that conversation, you squeeze yourself to still buy that
Buy,
item.
yeah.
Like you don't really have it in you to cancel the order. Are you on that table?
Yeah, it happens because you're already committed to it. You just tend to like follow through and everything.
Yeah.
So even when they say, "Oh, your order is going to be sent out tomorrow," that tomorrow like this thing. If you tell me 4 p.m., I'm waiting 4 p.m. It has to get to me.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm for anything that I really, really like. Like if I really, really like it, on a very good day, I don't like DMing for price. But if I should DM, that means I really want it. So regardless of what the price is, I'm definitely getting it.
I'm not like that, to be honest. If I DM you for price and it's not within my budget or more, I don't want it. I think it's a bad habit. I think maybe I should
No, but
just
if
learn.
you really like it, you
And
will
it's not
buy
in my
it.
budget.
You will buy it. If
I
you
don't
really,
know.
really,
I
really
don't
like
know.
it. There was one
So you
time.
mean you have a monthly?
Not monthly. It's not like I consciously plan for it. But
There's
if I
some
just
extra
stumble
change
on
you just
things
want
like,
to-
oh,
yeah.
I like this top, and someone tells me, oh, it's 20K, it's like, I think immediately you tell me the price and it's out of my budget, I just lose interest immediately because like I can't afford it like at that moment. So no.
Okay.
So
That's
I would
understandable.
I'll just ghost you. Like you just, but I think I need to learn a better way to say I want to buy it. Maybe like, oh,
I just say thank you. If at the end of the day I'm like, okay, Mote, this does not make sense. I'll actually discourage myself like, look at it. It's going to get popular in a couple. Okay, fine. I just like thank you.
Oh, there's
Then
that
move on.
too.
But
yeah.
there's some things you buy now and then you just go on the street thinking you're the only one that has
Yeah.
it, and then
Yeah.
you just see like plenty
trust
of
me,
people
there
wearing it.
is. Am I the only one who hates having twins when I
No,
go out?
I don't want. I do not want.
I hate it. Like if I'm
Even there was the other day I went for an Owambe thinking I was the only one that had that style on. It is actually like Kineo, not top style. See, I went to, and then I walk into the hall and then I see somebody else, same style. I sat down all through because I was
Are you
depressed.
serious?
I
Is that
sat down
bad?
all through.
I'm guessing you don't care if you have a twin or not. If you
I
have
sat down
someone
all
who's wearing
through.
your outfit at an
I mean,
event,
if it's a style, it should be understandable now. like-
Understandable how? It's not a top.
I want to be the only one wearing
Yes.
my outfit. I'm
That's why I
sorry.
went all
I
out
don't
to
want
pick
a
out my
twin.
style,
Ah.
and then someone else. Anyways, mine had some, some glittery stuff in front. Hers was just
That was
plain.
yeah. Different. So yum, you don't care.
I don't care.
whether you have a twin or not. So if
it's like a normal,
as you are
shirt,
here now, so
Yeah.
say the crew,
Yeah.
someone in the crew was wearing your exact same shirt,
Exactly, I'll feel somehow.
you
But
would.
if it was like a material type, like it's the same style, like I have something here, the person has, I'll understand that it's a style. But if it was shirts, then I'll feel somehow like,
I don't want.
yum, you don't fuck up.
You have a twin.
You get, yeah,
I don't want.
I mean, okay, at least we can agree on that one.
exactly.
But material, shirt,
I don't
skirt,
want. Why is it when I chose to do this one that you said you chose? Why can't you choose something else? I don't want.
Mo.
anything else you guys want to add when it comes to shopping?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
do not be afraid to call out the vendor if what you ordered isn't what you're getting. Shout out to Yum Yum to
Be
help
calling out her.
call
He would
out
help
the
you
vendor.
call the vendor
Just holler
out.
at me, yeah.
I feel like you literally just spoke to me because I take my L and I just keep it moving. But I think I need to
It's
start calling
money
out
on money.
people.
No,
Expense,
I'm for propping when they do right, calling them out when they do wrong.
Mm.
Like if it's dope, I'll go all out to shout you out.
Tag them and
Tag
everything.
you, I'll be like, nice one, man. Like
Yeah.
tell my friends that guy is good.
Yeah.
You get? But if you do anyhow, you see anyhow as well. That's
Because
it.
people don't realize that when you actually sell good items, it comes back like to reward
Yes.
you.
Mm-hmm.
If someone asks
Easily.
me, where can I get a nice shirt? I would easily recommend you
Yeah.
knowing that I've gotten something good from
And you'd
you.
even be very glad to even tag the person, even though you paid for it.
For it,
For
exactly.
Yeah. So they should also always make sure they're selling good stuff, you know. It's just make it nice at least for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else, Mo?
No, that's basically it.
So yes, when shopping for things, it's always good to be smart. Keep your eye, just keep an open eye, guys, because it's very, very easy to get scammed on these streets. And that's all for this episode, guys. I had so much fun. Did you have fun?
Of course.
It's so funny because when we started, you guys were like, shopping. I don't really know.
We wanted to revolt.
Yeah.
But then we're like, okay.
And then you're like, okay,
for sake of
let's give it a
this.
try.
Yeah.
And now look, you guys had fun,
It was
right?
fun,
This
yeah.
was a fun. This was a fun topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, whenever you're going out to shop, keep your eyes open. Make sure you don't get scammed. Make sure you don't fall for what I ordered versus what I got. And as Mo and Yum Yum said, if you fall for it, call them out. And if you
Fair
need
enough.
help, contact him. Okay. What's your handle?
Yum Yum underscore. That's YOM
Yeah,
underscore.
he would help you call them out,
Straight
and
up.
they would never try it again. And that's on what? Period. That's all for this episode, guys. I had so much fun. Make sure to keep it a date with me on the next episode of Kings Arena. Don't forget, when you're going out to shop, add products from Devon Kings to your cart, per usual. Okay? I'll see you next time. My name's Mary Colette.
Powered by Devon Kings. Produced by Blow 48 in Van.